My waistline's just my sideline, nigga, so don't take time, cause my hotline's bringing on me. Yeah.
Welcome if you're new, and welcome back, girl, if you're already subscribed. Talking of subscription, you know the drill by now. Be sure to subscribe to the Chanel. And yeah, man, let's get this show on the road. So, as you guys know, I have been on this story week vibe and I have been consistent with it. I'm not too sure. Today I'm here to tell you the story of, how can I even explain this story? How can I even give it a name? As you can see, the wig is gone. The wig is gone, guys. I'm sorry, it was giving me headaches. So today's story is about the time, girl. Let's talk about it, okay? You know, people talk about cheating, okay? Cheating is one of those things that's happened to the best of us, happened to the worst of us. It's happened. To be fair with you guys, until this time, I always thought to myself, cheating? What's that? What even is that? I never understood. I never got it. I never knew it happened. I knew it happened, just hadn't happened to me. Until one time, somebody cheated on me and I went a little bit crazy, guys. You know, there's different types of crazy. Some people are crazy to the point where they will beat you up, smash your car. That's not me. I'm a peaceful child of the Lord. I don't partake in those types of activities. Even what I done, I just think to myself, was that really necessary? Would we do it again? What a time waster. Let's rewind. I believe, I can't remember how old I was, but just know this was many years ago. Many years ago. Plaque to the front, plaque to the back. I don't really know, it doesn't really matter. We met in a public setting. I was minding my business. He came out of nowhere. He just sat down and was like, you know, he started talking to me. You know, typical story, boy meets girl, girl meets boy. Start talking to me, just asking me the typical questions. What's your name? All these types of stuff. Afterwards, it turned into some sort of joke. We were joking around with each other. I was cussing him, he was cussing me, just roasting each other. And you know what? I thought, yeah, this is it. This is the love of my life. I found it. I'm not a normal person, okay? I find things like that very endearing. You know, my brain just functions in a different way, as we have discovered this past week. My brain functioned in a different way. Remember, past tense. I think his phone was dead or something like that, so he gave me his number. He said, call me now, and I was thinking, no, I'm not doing that, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to call him yet. Guys, you should know the tricks by now. If a girl says, give me yours, 50% of the time, 90% of the time, she ain't gonna call you. And that was my intention, to be quite honest with you. And I wish to God that's what happened, but obviously that's not what happened. It went further than that. And he was like, make sure you call me, you know. I was like, yeah. I went back home and I texted him. Fast forward, things were going well. We started talking, going out on the dates. He was a cool guy. He was very tall. He was a chocolate. He was a very cute looking fella, okay? What do they say though? The devil comes in many shapes and forms and sizes. So what may look good for you is not always that great for you. So just remember that. Just remember that in your life. Now, things are going fantastic. And you know, it's only been about a month, right? But we've been consistently going out. We've been talking on the phone and we get on. You know, it's very hard for me, especially now, I would say, to honestly say that I get on with somebody. But I was still a bit skeptical. I have always been like this. I'm always like, you know, putting the guards up, building the bricks. Sometimes I just feel like, something's not right. Despite all these good things happening around me, there's something that's not right. So a month later, things are going great, like I said, you know. He's doing the whole, can you be my girlfriend? I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to be your girlfriend. I'm thinking, oh, already? Now, some people may say, what do you mean already? A month is a long time. And I agree. And I think the main reason I was feeling like that is because I wasn't sure about it. When you're not sure about a situation, when it's going forward and you have to make decisions about it, everything feels too soon. It could have been a year later, and because I wasn't sure about it, I would have still been like, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, after a month, he was doing the whole, can you be my girlfriend? I want you to be my girlfriend. I'm thinking to myself, whoa, why is he so pressed to do girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend so fast? Like, what is going on? Does he need a passport? Does he need papers? Like, what's really happening? What's the rush? I was skeptical. I kept on kind of blowing it off. I was like, no, not right now. Kept changing the subject. Fast forward, remember, it's still kind of fresh, it's still kind of new, it's not that serious, we're just still having fun, it's a cool vibe, nothing too shackles off my feet so I can't dance, just a cool vibe. So one day we're just chilling, okay, and then his phone goes off and I see the text message. Now he was in a bathroom, okay, he was in a bathroom. My thing is, in this life, if you're gonna be, you know, doing your thing, do your thing properly. His phone went off and there was a message, and basically it was this girl, right? It was a girl, okay, and she basically said, oh, you know you left your tablet charger, when you gonna come get it? I'm thinking, oh, tablet charger. I don't know about you guys, I only bring my charger to places where I'm gonna be for a long time, where I'm getting comfortable, you know what I'm trying to say? So if you put 2 and 2 together, my guy was there for a long time, or he spent the night. So we don't know, we can't judge, we don't know, we weren't there. I just did my own calculations. So by then I had already peeped the passcode of the phone, you know. Really and truly, let me reiterate, this is not really me. I just feel like at that time, I don't know if I was looking for a way out, I don't know what I was really doing, but I had peeped the password to the phone. So I opened the phone accordingly. Yeah, you can judge me, I did it, it's done. So I opened the phone and I'm reading the conversation. Now I don't see anything too mad or crazy like that, but what I did see that really angered me. I don't even think I was angry at the fact that he was talking to somebody else or that he was spending time with somebody else. We had started watching a show together. You know when you start a show with someone, what is the rule? Somebody tell me the rule. The rule is you don't watch it without the other person. That's it, it's quite simple. On top of him watching the show without me, he was watching the show with this other girl, because this girl now said, oh, she made a comment about the show. She made a comment about the show. That day when I was chilling with him, that's what we were watching. We were watching our show. Now, come to find out, he had already watched that episode. Yeah. He had already watched that episode with Miss, you left your charger back here. He already watched that episode. They were talking about it over text. Yeah. Now my thing is, you must be a crazy, you must be a stupid, you must be a psychopath, because not only you already watched the show, but now you're watching the show with me and you're even doing oh my days, you're doing shocked surprise face. You've already watched it and you're even asking me, I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, why did he do that? People in this world are mad. Who can you trust? I didn't say anything though. I don't know why opening your mouth is very important. The same way us ladies like to open our mouths, we like to eat, or you're opening your mouth to put things inside. You should open your mouth to speak when there's something that happens that you don't like. It's not every day you have to speak up. Otherwise, you'll be an idiot for the rest of your life. Now, I didn't say anything. I kind of didn't speak to him for like 2 weeks. I kind of aired him for like a good 2 weeks. I just thought, he's watching shows. That's how you know I'm crazy myself, because I'm not even thinking, oh, he's talking to other girls. I'm thinking, he's watching shows. You're watching shows. Anyways, like I said, priorities in the bin. After the 2 weeks, I confronted him about it. He kept calling me. I'm just airing him. I'm just the airer. I used to run away from situations and just not say a word. So, you know, we don't do that really anymore. But yeah, so that's what I used to do. But then afterwards, I just came clean. I said, so like, what's going on? Because you're here screaming, boyfriend. But you want to be leaving your charger at other ladies' houses. Explain. We had a conversation, more like an argument if we're completely honest. He tried to throw the card that, boy, I get that you're angry, but you don't want to make this serious, so what? I thought, okay, because I did like him. Obviously love is a bit strong and a bit far-fetched, but I did like him. So I thought, you know what, instead of to, you know, pack my bags and leave, I decided, let's go even deeper in the situation. This will fix this whole problem. Like I said to you guys, this is this is what a stupid would do. I should have let go and let God accordingly, but I didn't. I kept a hold. That Norian, we don't know her anymore. She is dead in the grave. Then we became official. So he began to do the most. He began to do the whole, oh, come meet my mum. You see, the whole family business kind of thing, I get it, and it used to be a very sacred thing. Nowadays, okay, or you will fall upon some people who don't really give a shit about who they bring to meet their family, okay? So I'm just here to tell you, sometimes people will do that and then you'll be thinking, ha ha ha, it doesn't really matter. You meeting the family is like meeting their dog. It's like meeting a pet of theirs. It's got no significance. They don't really care. He introduced me to his mum, and you know, because I was already skeptical of the situation, I wasn't really excited about it. I just thought, okay, cool, it is what it is. We were now official. Things are going swimmingly well. We're going here, we're going there. We're just having a blast. It was his birthday one time. We celebrated. Day after, I came to see him and I went to his house. So this is where it all goes crumbling down, guys. Crumbling down. He was sleeping, okay? I'm watching, I think I was watching either YouTube videos. I can't remember. I was watching something like that. And so I'm watching the videos. I'm chilling. His phone, either something was wrong with his phone or he was updating it. I can't remember. All I know is that his phone was charging to the computer. The wire was in the computer. His phone was on the table and I'm watching my show. Then a message comes up again. Oh, I'm thinking, okay, cool. Then another comes up. Then another comes up. Then another comes up. At this point, okay, it will be even rude for me to not look. So yes, I went to look inside the phone again. Now you can judge me. You can say what you want, but like I told you, this girl, I don't know this girl. I don't know that girl, she's dead in the grave. I'm looking through the phone. My heart is already beating and I'm scrolling through the WhatsApp. I go through the WhatsApp. I see not only 1, not only 2, not only 3, not only 4, not only 5, not only 6. The numbers were high. Girls upon girls upon girls. Girl. So I'm now reading the conversations. My man's talking about, yeah, it's been a long time I haven't felt this way. I'm thinking this bro is a mental. I go to the Insta, more things there. I go to the iMessage, more things there. Oh, my heart went straight to my bum. My heart went in the bum hole, and if I went to the toilet, it would be down the drain. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. Going out of my head. You know in cartoons when there's steam coming out their ears? That was me. I was just in so much shock. And my man is sleeping, snoring, his toes are curled in a relaxed, comfortable situation. I'm the complete opposite. I'm upset, very sad, very disappointed, confused, more than anything. I don't know what to do. I wish at that time that I had a friend with me, or I could call a friend to ask them what to do. Okay, so I'm in his house right now. You're in his house, okay? You see the girls on his phone. You see the messages on his phone. Do you A, beat the shit out of him? Okay. Do you 2, smash his car? Do you 3, take the information with you? Or do you 4, act like nothing ever happened?
This is hard, you know. A sounds good, but you know, actually, I think you should do.
Cut a long story short, I chose to take the information with you. How did I do that, you may ask yourselves? Because I thought, okay, if I wake him up, try to do all this kind of stuff, he's gonna deny it, okay? He's going to deny it and he's gonna ask me, why am I looking through the thingy? Remember, I don't do these things anymore. I don't go through people's phones. I don't even know why I did it. Probably because I had the discernment within me. It was God. Show me. Who am I to disobey God? Who am I? Obviously it's on his phone. There's not much I can do. I can't send it to me. It's too much because I couldn't read everything properly. There's not enough time. My guy's sleeping. I'm assessing the situation. It's a lot. If I try and read everything, he might wake up. He might catch me. I didn't have a plan, but I knew that at that very second, I didn't want him to know that I knew what was going on. So what I done is I took pictures of everything. You know, because instead of trying to send this to you, and then the evidence is there, you got to delete it. It's long. I just took my phone, just took pictures of everything, clear cut pictures. That's why you gotta thank iPhone sometimes. It comes very handy because the images were clear cut, crisp, crystal. Put the phone back where it was, continued watching my show. Now uncle decided to wake up. That's when my acting skills were put to the test. I, within myself, wanted to kill, punch, stab, murder, but I had to really contain myself. At that very moment, I didn't know what the plan was gonna be. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just knew that I didn't want him to know that I knew. So he woke up, he's like, oh, you know, what are you doing? Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, just watching my show. He's not that much of a stupid. I'm sure he knew something was wrong. I was like, I'd like to go home, please. So he dropped me home and he kept trying to talk to me. Usually I'm very talkative. Very talkative. I'm always like, yeah, just talking about a lot of rubbish. He dropped me home. I got home now. I have never been excited to get home. I went straight home, done what I had to do, went to the bed. Soon as I got in my bed, I even went under the covers, okay? So it was nice and dark, turned off the lights, got my phone, like there was a projector. You know what is a projector? Everything needs to be dark so you can see everything very clearly. So now I'm looking through the messages. I'm looking through the messages, my pictures that I have, because now I'm in my own space. No one can disturb me. No one can say to me, hey, what are you doing? I'm at peace. I can read in peace. So I'm reading the messages properly. I'm really trying to deep and take everything in. Wow. Some of the things I saw, guys, when I say God, that's all I can say. The word is God. Jesus. So I thought to myself, okay, Noriad, so we've seen the proof. We've seen what he's done. We know what he's about. What are we really gonna do now? What's gonna happen? What are we gonna do? Well, you know what? I'm gonna express myself. Like I told you, listen, I don't even know why I did that. There's absolutely no explanation. I took my laptop and I made a PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, I made a PowerPoint presentation. I put all the pictures on there and I started annotating. I started putting, so this is the day you did and on this day, and I was putting things like, wow, really? I don't know who I thought this was gonna kill, but I thought, you know, this is how I'm gonna handle this situation. Now initially that was just for myself, okay, just to have there, and it calmed me down for a bit, but then I thought, nah, this is not enough. So then I went to the internet cafe. The next day I went to the internet cafe. I printed it off. I'm having some struggles even printing. The guy at the internet cafe, he came to help me print the stuff, and as he's helping me to print, he's even reading the stuff and he's thinking, oh no, some heavy stuff in there. I'm telling you now, it was some heavy stuff in there. Printed all the screenshots, print. It was a big folder, like the folder was quite thick. I should have just confronted the boy or said something. Me, I watched too many films. That would just not be enough for me. That would not satisfy my soul. At the time, I was all about the drama. I even bought a folder. This was a dissertation all over again. Bought a folder, I hole punched it, put it in the folder, took it with me, and I was just flicking through my little booklet that I had just made. And as I'm flicking through, you know, we've argued with someone, and then when you go back home you think, oh damn, I should have said this. As I'm flicking through the thing, I'm thinking, I forgot to put this. So I started annotating again in pencil and pen. I'm annotating, I'm writing, I'm highlighting things, highlighting dates, highlighting things he said, just like a crazy person. A day or two after, I said, you know what, I'm gonna meet this guy and I'm gonna show him and see what he's got to say about this. At this point, I was already done. Since that time that I left him, I hadn't spoken to him, and it had been about maybe like 5 days. So he knew something was wrong, he just didn't know what, okay? So when I finally messaged him, I'm just like, oh hey, what can we call him? Samson. Hey Samson, sorry, been so busy, blah. Telling him that I want to see him and all this kind of stuff, and that he should meet me at this restaurant we used to go to quite often. He didn't ask too many questions. So now I've told all my friends the situation. Everybody knows now. Everybody knows what I'm about to do. This was the plan, yeah? The plan was we go to the location. I'm gonna meet up with him. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna act like everything's normal. And then I'm gonna show him the proof. And then afterwards I'm gonna have a big argument. I'm gonna throw something in his face. You can tell by now that I did watch a lot of TV, a lot of Love and Hip Hop, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, run out the place, and then my girl will be outside. I jump in the car and then we just zoom off into the distance. That was the plan, never to be seen again. Now the day comes, I came looking cute, looking sharp. It was a this is the last time you're ever gonna see me again type of outfit. I got there first. I sat down, I had a drink, and they kept asking me, are you ready to order? Are you ready to order? I'm thinking, listen, relax. Do I even want to order? I don't know. I was so anxious and scared that I don't think I could even eat. I was so scared, I was nervous. I'm thinking maybe he does already know. You know when your mind is just playing tricks on you. So I'm sat here, I'm on my phone, I'm texting my friend, you know, because I've left her outside. And I told her, listen, I'm gonna text you when I'm about to do it. And when I do, you come outside and that's it. He walked in now. And I hadn't seen him in a long time. He was looking nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was looking nice. You know when you're thinking, maybe it's not that serious. Maybe we can throw the plan in the bin. But no, I was determined. He came, he sat down. He was like, oh, where you been? Like, I ain't heard from you. Cut a long story short, we're talking. We're having a blast. I'm having a drink. We're chilling. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Having a great time. He didn't suspect a thing. Then I'm thinking, okay, it's time, Noria. It's time. You're having a great time, but this is it. Text my friend. I've told her, listen, it's about to go down. I plucked up the courage and I said, okay, Norian, it's time. So I hit him with the boom. How do you think this is going? That's what I asked him. He's already looking at me side-eye like, what do you mean by that? I'm saying, well, how do you feel like this, me and you, all this kind of stuff is going? So he's thinking, he's telling me, you know, it's going good, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Saying how it's me and you, and he's talking more. Now, as he's talking, all I can hear is, it's me and you now. But as he's talking more, all I can hear is that thing that he said, it's me and you, it's me and you. So he said a whole speech. I can't even tell you what he said because all I heard was, it's me and you. So when he finished talking, he said, so, I mean, how do you feel about it? And all I said was, it's me and you, yeah? It's me and you, yeah? And then I went in the bag. I went in my bag. I grabbed the folder and I threw it on the table. I said, splat. So what's this? So what's this? So what's this? And then he read it because obviously there was a page that was a bit serious. I'm not gonna lie. I put the folder down and I opened it to that page and I said, so what's this? And he didn't want to read it. He didn't want to read it. He was looking at me in my eyes first and I'm like, come on, mate, read it. So he read it. Like 3 seconds later, he was like, oh, trying to scream. Like, really and truly, what's that gonna do? What's that gonna do? So I'm here effing and blinding. Everybody's looking at us in the restaurant. I'm like, you dada, you this, you blah, 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 blah. Obviously, I wanted to throw the drink. My drink, however, was fizzy, you know? I don't want to blind anybody. I'm not trying to go to jail. And as much as I was angry with him, I didn't really want to do that. It's a bit extreme. So as much as that was the plan, to throw it in the face, I grabbed the glass and I just, I let it go. I'm not about that life, guys. I wanted to do it, but I didn't have the guts. And then I walked out. I'm walking out. I'm waiting to see the car. The car is not there. The car is not there. Now, the reason I wanted the car to be there is because when I get angry, I'm not a violent person. I don't hit people unless I really have to. So when I'm angry, because I have no other outlet, sometimes I will start crying or my voice will shake. I didn't want him to come chasing after me because I'm so angry. My voice is gonna shake. I'm gonna be crying and he's gonna be thinking, oh, I've got her right where I want her. That's why I wanted to leave and be out and be off. After my big scene, yeah, my big explosion that I've left there, the car is nowhere to be found. Come to find out, sis, she drove to another place and she was watching Love and Hip Hop on her phone, okay, and she wasn't really focused. So when I sent the message, the code, she wasn't paying attention. She was in her own world. The Love and Hip Hop that inspired me was also my downfall in this situation. Samson got to run out and be like, Norian, he's talking a lot of rubbish, okay? So I'm trying to talk back to be like, no, and then my voice is shaking. My voice is doing Harlem Shake. I feel that I'm about to cry and I did not want that to happen, but the tear came. The tear came whether I wanted it to or not. Just as the tear came, I think she heard the commotion. I'm still effing and blinding. She now comes and I think he didn't really expect it because I think he thought I was by myself. She scurried over to the place. I opened the door. I'm effing and blinding, doing a lot, and then afterwards I slammed the door and then we drove off into the distance. I did shed a couple tears in the car, for like 10 seconds, then it was alright. Then we were laughing, then we were talking about how everything went according to plan, and I could just see him in the rear view mirror, just getting smaller and smaller and smaller the further and further and further away we got. Yeah, and I wish I could tell you that's the last I ever heard of him, but it wasn't. Now, what is a stupid? Norian. She was a severe stupid, but like I say to you, this girl, we don't know her. She is dead in the grave. At this time and point in my life, should this thing ever happen to me ever again? Never again, because I've seen it and I've learned and I see how it goes. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that was my first time this ever happened to me. I went back to my house, me and my friend. We were talking, laughing, having a blast. But then as soon as she went home, I really realised what was going on. Now, as much as I wasn't in love with the guy, it was still a bit of a shock. This was the first time this happened to me, one. And I did like him, you know, I'm not gonna lie. And I just couldn't believe, I didn't understand. I kept thinking to myself, where did he have the time to slot these people in? Where do you find the time for these extracurricular activities? But like they say, people find the time for the things they want to do. We didn't speak for like a good couple weeks. I blocked him, everything. He sent me some long paragraph after that incident. I didn't even read it. I deleted and I blocked. Calling me, messages, this on different numbers, just doing a lot. Telling me how now he's a child of God. Because I used to try and bring him to church and stuff like this, but he wasn't interested. As soon as you're found out, now you want to be a child of God. Like, really? Voicemails, just doing a lot. In the beginning, I thought, yeah, because I'm that girl. But then afterwards, it was like, come on, mate, please. Because I was done. I was trying to move on with my life. Until his mum called me. Obviously, I met his mum and we were cool, we got on. As much as that was my stance on everything, she was a lovely woman. Like, she's amazing. She's so nice, very caring, all that good stuff. So when she called me, I couldn't not pick up. That's my auntie, like, do you get what I'm trying to say? So I picked up, she's like, oh, my daughter, this, that, trying to gas me, you know. And I'm just thinking, oh, I feel like I'm getting twanged. She's like, just at least come and meet me. I need to speak to you. I don't want to meet you because I know what you're gonna do. The first time I declined, okay, and I already felt so bad. I'm very respectful to my elders. I will curtsy, I will do what I have to do. I respect the elders. So when I declined the first time, I felt terrible. She called me again to ask me again. I thought, I can't say no to this woman twice. She wants to talk to me, let's have a chat. I went to her house and we spoke. She was like to me, you know, what's going on? What's happened? He's not been himself. I'm just like, oh, yeah, right. You've done wrong, yet you're the one that's sad. Make it make sense. I didn't really tell her. I thought I had the guts to tell her what he'd been doing, but I'm not like that, guys. How am I gonna go and tell this guy to his mum that he's been doing this, he's been doing that? Like, it's embarrassing. Not only for him, but for me. I just kind of told her that, yo, your son, he's been outlandish. He's been reckless. And I kind of left it as that. I told her that I'm not interested anymore. And that's it. She was like, you know, come on, try. I got twanged, guys. I'm really sorry. I got twanged. Yeah, stupid. I don't really know why I let myself go back in that situation, but I did. Yeah. I got back together with him again. It started slowly. He came to take me out, doing a lot, putting me on screensavers and stuff. It was hard for me to come back to myself. After a while, I kind of got back to that space where I was a little bit comfortable. And there was still something within me. Still something within me telling me, something's not right. So now, because he was deleting things, trying to cover his tracks. That's the game you want to play? We can both play this game. By this point, I'm emotionally uninvested. But what can I do to prove that this guy is still a dusty? I can't even believe I'm telling you guys this, but it's the truth. So I now made a fake profile Yeah, the oldest trick in the book. I was like, oh yeah, just talking, yeah, can we meet? This guy wanted to meet the fake profile. I made another plan again. All these silly plans, even that big plan I did before, and then look at me, I'm still here in the situation. I made another plan. I went to his house again, we're watching a show again. I now said to my friend, I'm gonna send you a text and I want you to call me and pretend like you're giving me some bad news. That was the plan. She's gonna call me, pretend she's giving me some bad news, and then I'm gonna pretend like, someone's just called me to say you're talking to. Now I tell you, once again, this was many years ago. You can judge, you can do what you like, but that girl, we don't know her. She is in the grave. Watching the show, and then afterwards I get the phone call. I'm thinking, okay, the time has arrived. I'm like, hello. She's talking and I'm just staring into the distance. And my face is changing as she's talking. He's like, what's wrong? What's going on? And afterwards I'm like, who's this girl? Who's this girl? Knowing damn well who it is because I created the persona. Me. It was me. Now this is the icing on the cake. He begins to confess. This boy started to confess about things that had nothing to do with the situation. Wow. He started to confess about things that I'm thinking, huh? This isn't part of the experiment. He said he even showed me an email saying, I knew something was mad, like someone emailed me saying, what you're gonna get was coming to you, calm as a bitch. Now let me tell you now guys, on my life I had nothing to do with that. There's even more. Once again, I exited the premises. I just left. I left and I went on my way. And then I can honestly say, I was done. That was it. That was the last time. He did a lot. He showed up at my church one time. I don't even know how he knew where it was. I didn't know what to do. I was thinking, so. Never spoke to him again. Never saw him again. And we weren't even like, it was early days. You're doing all this now. We didn't even get to do like the major things. You know what I'm saying? So that was it, guys. That was the story on how I became a CSI agent. It was a traumatic time. But obviously now we can laugh about it. Now, I used to be really angry. Okay, let's be honest, let's talk about it. I was so angry, I was so livid. But now I can assure you, I don't even care about the situation anymore. I really find it funny. It is a funny story. It's a funny story because of what it brought out of me. I didn't know I had these abilities. I didn't know I was that excited. But we learnt. We learnt and we don't do again. But like I said, that girl is in the past. We don't know that girl. We don't know who she is. No bad blood. I'm not angry at anybody anymore. You forgive, you live life, you forget. We were young and we were living La Vida Loca. Some people were living La Vida Loca more than others, obviously. But it is what it is. That's just the life we live. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time in my next video. Bye.